Yeah, it's your boy, Partyboi Marv. You heard me? Just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
She a rider, I'ma take her to Pound Town. Take her to Pound Town. Take her to Pound Town. Hands up, face down.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. We right back at it, y'all. We got the one and only Partyboi Marv jumping off the porch with us today. What's up with you, bro?
Yeah, what's up, big dog?
Man, coolin', bro. How you feeling?
Oh man, I feel no better than today, bro.
Yes, sir. Nah, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna take a line out of my boy David Banner book, man. I feel the best that I had never felt in my life.
That's what I'm talking about. You already know.
Yes, sir. Nah, that's what's up, man. Man, well, happy to, you know what I'm saying, have you on the porch, man. My bad that I had you waiting, my brother. You know what I mean? But shit,
It's
we
all
gonna get it
good,
in.
man. It's all good. We in that thing. We in like Flint, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, man. So yeah, bro. Definitely want to, get into your story, man. You done had a couple of viral hits, you know what I'm saying, over the years. But before we tap into that,
Go ahead.
I want to, get into your story and, tell us about, you growing up in New Orleans and, what that was like, bro.
Man, it was it was a little rough, of course. I mean, it's no lie, believe the hype. It was a little crazy during that little era, man. Master P, No Limit. I mean, Cash Money and whatnot. But it's very cultural. You feel me? So it's we got a lot of events be going on. Mardi Gras, of course, everybody know. Jazz Fest. I mean, there's a lot of events and things. There's always something going on in the city. You heard me? So, but me personally, from the St. Thomas, 10 Ward Uptown. That's my my upbringing.
Yeah.
But I mostly ran Uptown primarily.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Word. And New Orleans, just like you said, is so rich in culture.
Yeah.
And people from Louisiana, just overall, are very prideful about, being from Louisiana. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What would you say is like one of your favorite parts about being from New Orleans?
My favorite, I would say the culture, man. It's I feel like we stick out like a sore thumb, from everybody else. That's just me.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I mean?
sure.
I mean, everybody might feel how they feel about their city or whatever, but New Orleans is different. They got the U.S., then they got New Orleans.
Right.
They got Louisiana, and then they got New Orleans.
Right, for real.
I mean,
for
it's
real.
just something different, man. It's a different place.
Yeah, man. New Orleans is like its own planet.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just straight up, bro. Just like that.
Yeah, nah,
You hear me?
man.
But,
and so distinct, for real.
It is, man.
Yeah.
Very cultural.
So what was it like growing up in Uptown, man? What's that like?
Yeah, it was cool, man. It's a little rough. If I'm being honest, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell it like it is. You hear me? We didn't have yellow school buses. We had the city bus.
Huh.
Yeah, we had bus tickets. You know what I'm saying? We had to get on the bus with the killers, the murderers, and the rapists. You know what I'm saying? As little children, man. But if you stay close enough, then yeah, you're gonna walk to school. But other than that, you had to get on the bus.
Yeah.
But it's all right though. It was certain areas are kind of like a little jungle, especially where I was from. It was get it how you live, straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's the difference, between Uptown and other parts of New Orleans? What separates it? What makes it so different?
It was a little different how people move, you know what I'm saying? I can't speak too much primarily on downtown necessarily. I did used to hang in the East though, I ain't gonna lie. When in high school I started doing these shows and stuff and these little shows around the city, and I primarily used to be in the East, you heard me? So with my little group or whatever, and we used to be going, winning these talent shows, boom, snatching them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was going around winning them bitches.
Yeah, word.
Yeah.
And what type of kid were you coming up, bro? Like, what was you into? Were you into the music early, or?
Oh man, my whole life, man. I got a little story from when I was 8. I was in a commercial for a local grocery store called Swagman.
Okay. Yeah.
And man, I was in that commercial, man. I felt like a little superstar. I had a little trail in there.
Yeah.
Me and I was tap dancing.
Oh, word.
I just
okay.
revealed it. It's the first time revealing that on Off the Porch. You know?
Nah, that's what's up, man. And how did you even get into that? Like, did you go to like a performing arts type of school, or like how did you get into that?
Man, it's just straight up in the streets, man.
Yeah.
I had a couple of my big cousins who was doing it.
Uh-huh.
And then I was interested.
Yeah.
I said, man, I want to learn that. I want to make some money.
Yeah, because one thing about New Orleans is, and Louisiana as a whole, but no, we're gonna strictly talk about New Orleans. I mean, a vibe that I've caught for sure being out there is, you know, seeing people out in the streets like playing music, or like the whole what do they call it? Is it the line band?
Second line.
Second line, yeah, you know, so seeing people, you know, like really out there, whether it's, you know, selling art or, you know, creating music, you know, all types of things out there. So you like just get into the whole creative vibe from early
all the
age,
time,
man.
all the time, all the time. That's all you see.
Yeah.
You know, people hustling, doing their thing, man, entertaining.
Yep.
You know, primarily a lot of entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, so you had to kind of find your place, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody wanted entertainers, but those who did, they pursued it.
Right.
You know, you got Mystical.
Yeah.
You know, he was actually, I think, one of the first to go nationwide, you know. He did his thing.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Word. And so were you into sports or anything like that also? Or
Yeah, I played football for a little bit. That was about it.
Yeah.
I was in a band. That was about it.
Word.
Yeah.
And coming up, like, what was your household like, man? What was it like in your house?
I got a little brother, Jagger Loco. Shout out to that dude. Yeah, he was a bad little rowdy little dude, you know, but he smoothed things over. You know, my mom and my daddy, you know, but you know, of course, you know, some households got divorced or whatever.
Yeah.
It happens. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And you just kind of adjust to it.
Right.
Oh, and I had my Auntie Tamika. She came and lived with us too. You heard me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Lyric. Shout out to her too.
Huh.
Yeah.
So like the whole, like the village is the family, or no, like, you know, your family is, you know what I mean, your village.
Yeah,
you know
man.
Like
Absolutely,
that
man.
whole
We got some
mindset.
talent in the family. You heard me?
Word.
I'm trying to take it to higher heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so were you, when you were younger, were you inspired by some of the other people in your family, like to get into music and to get into
Absolutely. So Mystical was best friends with my uncle G Quick. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He was with the Four Horsemen. It was G Quick. He was on the label with Big Boy before Mystical branched out and got with Jive and these other people, and No Limit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
And so would you say that, you know, like all of the history of, you know, like Cash Money, No Limit, you know, just seeing, you know, I mean, even from like the UNLV days, and, you know, all of that, was those things that inspired you to want to also get in the music?
Absolutely, man. UNLV the truth. Yeah.
Nah, for
Shout
sure.
out to them dudes, man.
Yeah, man, legendary.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely, man.
And
Was the truth, bro.
so early, like, at what point did you actually start recording music? When did you know that you was ready to do that?
You gonna make me do it. All right. So what happened was I been had my label the whole time.
Okay.
You know, and so I had some artists on my label, Larry Love, Young Low, and those are the two main featured artists. And Big Steel was on there, you know, Jagger Loco, we talked about. And the main artist at the time was Larry Love, you heard me? And so, you know, he had some few little things going on in life, but the label had to keep moving though. So then I moved to Young Low, but guess what? Katrina hit, boom. You know, so right before Katrina hit, I recorded my first song.
Okay.
And then I was like, damn, you know, I might have a little something.
Yeah.
And then that, you know, just kept going ever since.
You know what's crazy? When you just mentioned Katrina, that just made me think about, you know, I feel like Katrina was one of the first, you know, like, I guess if you want to say, well, Katrina was definitely a natural disaster, but what I'm trying to say is the impact that I feel like Katrina had on New Orleans was sort of like what COVID just did almost to like the world a few years ago. I just thought about that as you said that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All day.
So it's interesting because you guys in New Orleans experienced that, and you know, a lot of us we couldn't fathom the thought of what you guys were going through.
Ain't know what it was like, I'm telling you.
Can you just talk about what that was like when Katrina did hit and how that, you know, affected the city and also just, you know, you personally?
Man, absolutely, man. So we going personal here. So what happened was, you know, so I heard it was a big storm coming, but like in the other city, it's not our first time hearing that.
Right.
So we ain't thinking no Katrina type thing finna actually, you know, do some real damage.
Right.
But this what got me though. Maybe about 2 months, it was a tsunami that hit, right? Another part of the country. I think Indonesia. Something.
Oh yeah, I remember
Now
that.
watch this though. This what got me though. So then the animals went to higher land because the tsunami was coming. Well, I was gonna stay in New Orleans when the storm's supposedly coming. And so then on the news, I heard, I had the radio playing on the news. They said, the animals getting to higher land. I said, what? That's my cute big dog. We out this thing. We got to ride.
Wow.
Then man, I packed my baby girl up, got my family, boom, and we hit the road.
Wow.
But we ain't go to Houston, you heard me right away. We went the opposite way because I knew about Florida.
Okay.
I was living in Florida before.
Yeah.
So we went, boom, that way.
Yeah.
Went the opposite. Still was traffic and stuff, but it was crazy going towards Texas way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So there were a lot of people that were following like those warnings and all that, and weren't getting out the city.
They were getting it. Unfortunately, people were stubborn and stayed because we always got those threats, but nobody followed through. When I heard the animals got in the high land, man, it was time for me to book.
Nah, because the animals not lying.
No,
know
you better
what I mean?
believe them.
They know what's up.
You better believe them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got instincts out of this world.
Wow. So you record your first song, and then Katrina happens. You go to Florida. I'm sure music isn't even on your mind at this time.
Oh no, yeah, but it's survival.
Right.
It's survival, man. Ain't gonna lie to you, man. We just, we landed in Tallahassee, Florida, and then we out there, we figuring things out, boom, boom, bam. They was giving away a few little things, and that's it, man. We just try to kind of settle in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was that, what was the support like? Was it really, because you hear like, all this money going to like, the Red Cross and all these foundations, but then the real people that are dealing with the real problems not really receiving much help. Did you experience that, or was that?
Yeah, I guess where I was at, I was in Algiers at the time, and they said that the water it wasn't significant enough. Man, I'm looking at about 4 feet of water. That still damaged everything.
Right.
Yeah, they didn't give me a dime. Damn. Everybody else, man, some people was claiming addresses getting 10 bands.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wilding.
Yeah.
I ain't getting nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. So went to Florida, really had to get out you live.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Florida looked out though, I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
It was smooth.
Yeah.
And
what was the vibe like in Tallahassee?
Man, I already knew Tallahassee, so but Tallahassee smooth, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, that's a smooth, chill town, man. You can walk the streets 3 a.m., no problem.
Yeah.
Lovely town. It's a college party town, yeah, but
Gotcha.
I'm talking about it's chill, bro. Chill vibes. Straight
And
up.
so then what, put you back into that mode to tap into your creativity?
Yeah, so at the time T-Pain started popping. I was hearing about T-Pain. I was in Tallahassee in the club. That's where he's from. And then I think that's what the T-Pain stand for.
Yep,
so
yep.
So I'm listening to that. I said, damn, them boys doing their thing. I was in Moon. It's called The Moon.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what got me back, kind of, circulating a little bit.
And did you immediately like jump back into recording and doing all that, or like what were kind of the steps into getting back into it?
No, not just yet. Still trying to figure things out. You still got to survive. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of crippled at that time, so you can't really just kind of get straight to promoting. So I had to do the real life thing for a little while.
Word.
Yeah.
And so I know you mentioned, in your household that you were the older brother.
Yeah.
Did that make you, in that situation of growing up, have to grow up even faster, like to, look out for your little brother? Like, do you feel like you had to sort of like almost be like the man of the household to a certain degree?
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, I taught my little brother how to ride a bike, all these things. Even reading, ride a bike, the essentials.
Yeah.
I taught him what he needed to know.
Right.
And
so I bet that translated into fatherhood.
Yeah.
Where you guys go to Florida, take your daughter with you, and then it's automatically grinding season is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Say, bro, those some fly black cat 4s that you got on too right there, bro.
Real talk.
I gotta just point
talk.
that out. You know
man,
what I mean?
100,
those
man.
fire.
100, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But nah, so All right, so you in Tallahassee,
Yep.
you vibing out.
Yep.
At what point do you start recording?
So I did start it back recording again when I moved to Texas.
Ah, okay.
Right, and I started hollering at this DJ I was cool with, DJ Wiz in Houston.
Okay.
I went to Houston.
Okay.
All right, I
And
started-
what made you, I don't mean to cut you off,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what made you go from Tallahassee to Houston? What made you go back, you know what I'm saying,
Well,
west?
Tallahassee, the resources was running out,
Gotcha.
you know, and I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of a little rough to trying to find work and all that kind of thing. So Houston had the resources. So packed the family up, boom, we headed to Texas.
Yeah.
And then, you know, that's when I started getting back into it, the
Okay.
swing of things.
Word. And then Texas is so rich, you know,
Yeah.
with hip hop history and
Yeah.
the culture,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean, has had a huge wave. You know,
Yeah.
and hip hop at one point was a hotbed.
Yeah.
You know, for hip hop and for the culture. So you know, when you went, did you feel that? Like, did you feel like the culture and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
everything
man,
that Houston had?
Houston was very embracing. I ain't gonna lie to you,
Right.
man. Houston was like, one guy from New Orleans said, man, this like the land of milk and honey.
Yeah.
I said, bro, you know what?
That's right, because you know what? Because
Yeah.
Houston is, you know, like, I feel like Houston is to like New Orleans and other places like what
Yeah.
Atlanta is
Yeah.
like to people that are in Tennessee
There
or
you
maybe
go,
in
there you go.
Florida. You
There
know
you
what
go,
I mean?
yeah, boom.
Yeah, so it's like that place that
Yeah.
you go, it's like that land of opportunity.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you nailed that,
Yeah.
boss.
Nah, that's what's up,
Yeah.
man. And so in Houston, well, do you remember the first song that you recorded when you got to Houston, and when you know were you trying to even sound like blend in with the sound of Houston, or were you keeping it
Yeah, I actually made a song called Donkey on that. And man, it was that's when I got my first real feeling of, not your family liking your music. Strangers. That's when
Yeah.
you know you're doing something.
Oh, yeah, for
So I was
sure.
at the light, and this little chick pulled up, donkey on that, donkey on that, donkey
Yeah.
on. I look, I say, well, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I said, man, you bumping my shit, you heard me? Yeah.
That's
bro,
what's
that
up.
shit felt good, no lie.
Damn, that's hard. And did that motivate you from there to like really go hard in the studio?
Oh man, absolutely, absolutely. That felt amazing, man. And, I've been, I ain't new at this, but I've been grinding. I know people might see, and a lot of times people think it seemed like you popped out of nowhere.
Yeah, for
man,
sure.
people been grinding, man.
Man, they say it take 10 years to make an overnight success.
There you go, straight up, man. You heard me?
Yeah.
So, bro, I done sat in clubs.
Yeah.
3-4 hours, rocking with the DJs. Go from club to club to club to club, investing. You heard
for
me?
sure.
Get to a certain spot, and then then finally, or somebody believe in you.
Yep.
Somebody say, man, I fucks with this.
Yeah.
And then they running your shit.
Yeah.
That's why when something pull up, shout out to D1. D1 was popping.
Oh yeah, word.
Yeah,
Shout
D1
out
was
D1.
popping that bitch. You heard me,
Yeah.
Houston. So the girl, she rolled up, and I said, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
That ain't my first time though, but keep going. We
Yeah,
good.
yeah. No, for sure. So you keep recording, you keep going.
Yeah.
After all the investing that you
Yeah.
were doing and all the groundwork that you were laying, how did you stay motivated to keep going and to not quit?
Whenever you find yourself, and this goes to anybody, I don't care if it's you trying to be a rapper, you trying to be a singer, or anything you trying to pursue, acting, anything. You heard me? It's to the people. If you find yourself still doing it, you wake up in the morning still doing it, you at work still doing it, that's what you need to be pursuing. You can't give it up.
Yeah.
Man, I'm proud of thinking of a song right now.
Yeah.
I might have a tune already in my head right
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's what's
You know?
up. That's what's up. All right, so what was the first song that you actually got where you got some more attention from it, and you knew that this was something that you really wanted to take serious?
Yeah, man, I had a song, you heard me, probably around 2018 or so, maybe 2019, called Gas Me Up.
Okay.
And it was a lot of people doing, you know, whatever little dances to it or whatever they was doing, you know. And it was popping.
Yeah.
And it I don't know what the spread was, how far of reach it hit, but it was moving.
Right.
It made some noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had a dance to it too?
You know what? I'm not sure if it was a dedicated dance necessarily, but they were dancing
people
to
was
it.
vibing
Yeah,
to
and they
it,
were
people.
singing to it. Yeah.
And so that was during like them years. I think that was like Vine and like Dub Smash.
There you go.
And,
That's what happened. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah,
Dub Smash went crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dub Smash. That was a crazy
Yeah, so it
platform.
blew up on Dub.
Everything was going viral on that. So then in 2020, you
Yeah.
had, you had a national hit, Without the Frame.
Yeah.
And that song went viral on TikTok and was all over the place.
Man, yeah, it went crazy, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was on the national news, the magazines, all of the outlets. It was major outlets. It went crazy.
Yeah, and then I saw like on TikTok, Jack Black, the actor, like he was dancing to it.
Yeah.
Henry Winkler,
Yeah.
he was, you know what I'm saying, dancing to it. And then I saw
Yeah.
Eve and all of them on the talk.
Yeah.
They were talking to Henry Winkler
Yeah.
and then showing the TikTok from
Yeah.
him dancing to the song.
And the
all
song
that.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he had just started his TikTok account then. So that was like one of the first videos that he had done was to your song.
To my song.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
What was that feeling like?
That felt amazing, man. You got to think, all of the songs that this man could have been exposed to, he chose that one.
Yeah.
That felt amazing, man.
And from getting all this, attention, all this viral attention, things like that, like did it directly correlate? Like did it come back, to you, and like did you feel like you were receiving the recognition for the song, or?
I did have a few label offers, a few labels. It was quite a few actually, probably about 10 of them.
Yeah.
That reached out, and I felt like if I did another song, it'd give me more power. So I was told from my lawyer.
Yeah.
Get another hit. Now you have more,
Right.
control of the output.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was it.
You can kind of like, you could dictate
I have
like,
more
your
terms.
destiny
I
and your
control the
terms.
terms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. I'm not one one-hit wonder.
You say what?
I was trying to prove it not to be a one-hit wonder.
Oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. So what was it like having a hit song during a global pandemic?
It was a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
It was a blessing because everybody wanted a hit song. And it was a curse because the pandemic was going on.
Right. So you couldn't
now
really touch the people.
Shows, they weren't doing shows like talking about it.
Yeah.
They were shutting all that down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I couldn't take advantage of that aspect of it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure. And so then, did you feel that the pandemic, do you feel like that kind of held you back, like even from being able to?
A little bit, no lie. Yeah, I do. Definitely.
Yeah.
But it's all right though.
Yeah.
Keep grinding.
But I mean, look, we here now, and you've had another viral hit with is it Take 'em to Pound Town?
Take it to Pound Town,
Yeah,
baby.
you know what I'm saying? Now, artists, I kind of, equate this even to like sports, you know what I mean? Like
Yep.
you figure like, all right, LeBron James is an anomaly, for
Yeah.
going to the finals so many times.
Yeah.
Like some players get to the league. I mean, I look at a player like Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
He went to Golden State.
Yeah.
Went to the chip that,
Yeah.
that first year, they won it.
Yeah.
But then after that, he's had a couple of seasons where he hasn't been able to, where he hasn't
Yeah.
gone back yet. And some people, spend their whole career
Yeah.
chasing that feeling again.
Yeah.
It's like when you get lightning in a bottle,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like you got to capture it and really take advantage of it. And so even in music, some artists chase, a hit record their entire career. So to have one, but then now, to be at number two, what did you learn from your first experience to make sure that, you know, you take more advantage of the second?
Absolutely. It's see, going viral is one thing, but you want to go viral because you made it go viral.
Right.
You feel me? So if you made it go viral, then that means you're a machine. You can do it again.
Yeah.
And again and again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's just about doing business.
Yeah.
You know, marketing 101.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. What would you say was your welcome to the music industry moment? Because we all have one, you know what I mean?
Oh man,
Like when reality just hit, like, damn, okay, like, I love music and I love being a creative, but damn, okay, this is the music industry.
yeah. I think when just getting those calls, you know, some of those conversations I had with some of the labels,
Yeah.
you know, it really like, you know, and it's like 1 minute you really like, you hot and everybody on you, and then when you fall, you know, you ain't hot no more, you know, ain't nobody calling, nobody want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that feel like, you know, what, back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me?
Facts. Yep.
Yeah. And so when you have a hit, and then some time passes, and like you said, like, you know, phone stopped ringing for a little bit.
Yep.
When you come back to this time of having a hit, is it almost a feeling of, you know, like where you like, man, I ain't rocking with certain folks because they weren't rocking with me? Or can you even have that mind frame, or do you have to like still be open and, you know, still, you know, accept like some of the opportunities, not accept, but still be open to some of the opportunities that are coming, and maybe some of those people that were calling you back then that stopped and now calling you again?
That's the industry. It is what it is. You got a goal you gotta meet, you heard me? So to get to that goal, whether that's a smooth straight path or whether it's like a roller coaster, at the end of the day, your goal is to reach that goal, hit that end point.
Yeah.
From A to Z. You gotta get there some kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what's up, man. And with Take Her to Pound Town, have you shot a music video for it yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to get the gang together, man. We couple of influencers I need to have in there. Shout out to Sturdy, Hollywood Cam, and Kev. Them three, you know, young, strong little kings, you heard me? They did their thing, bro.
Yeah.
They got it going crazy. Started off with somebody named Piper. You know, she's a Piper Raquel. She's a young female who did a little dance to it, and it really did go crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and then they had a little stopping point, and them boys took it over, man, and took it out of this world.
Yeah.
No lie.
So your music, the subject matter is, you know, it's fun, is, you know what I mean, about having a good time. And, you know, D1, who we were just speaking about, you know, he's been going viral for challenging artists on their subject matter and, you know, the influence that they're giving to young people.
Yeah.
What made you, or what makes you continue to keep your music in a positive lane and in a fun lane instead of telling some of the stories from, you know, where you came from and things like that?
That's facts. So my thing is, I think bigger than the, you know, the normal person, right? I always have. So I guess my point is when I was making Out the Frame, I can insinuate something, everybody know what I'm talking about, but it still could kind of get away with, it can land on the desk of Jack Black.
Right.
It can land on the desk of Wrinkler.
Right.
On a TV show.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. And how do you feel about the subject matter, you know, of the music, of rap music these days, and where it's at and where it's going?
It's creativity. It's everybody's own creativity, man.
Yeah.
I don't care if somebody singing the ABCs, 1, 2, 3s.
Yeah.
It's their own personal creativity.
Nah, for sure. Art is so interesting because, you know, it doesn't sit in one place. You know, you know, I mean, whether we're talking about painting, you have abstract artists. You have people that make portraits that can look exactly like someone, or someone who might make or it may be a more animated, you know, version of art, or, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
Same with music. You have your social commentary. You have, you know, the fun party music, or you may have, you know, the music where people are talking about like their experiences and maybe what they just experienced right before they went in the booth. Yeah. You know, so I feel like we have to respect every aspect of the art.
That's where I'm at. Yeah. Respect everybody for what they offer. Yeah. It is what it is.
Who are some of your influences coming up in music in terms of, like, who are you, you know, looking up to? Who was you like a big fan of?
I was always mostly a fan of my label mates.
Gotcha.
You know, I have to give props to them, man. You know, I'm gonna give some more shout outs, man. You know, like I said, Larry Love, Young Low, you know what I mean, B-Vel. Some of my label mates, man, they were, you know, and KP, man. K-Pitcher, one of the most talented rappers. Jab Huber Me, you know, one of the hottest artists out right now. Y'all gonna get around to him sooner, you heard me? But KP, man, you know, he was an animal. Yeah. He put the beat on, really off the top of the dome, you heard me? Going in. You know, so yeah, man, that kind of stuff really, like, because I'm a CEO, right? But I love the party music. I love to make it. Yeah, I can't stop it.
So within your label mates, do you feel like when you guys were like in the studio together, is there like almost like a friendly competition? You know,
there you go. Yeah, see, right. Yeah. It's a really like you know, I learned Motown was doing that. You know, I went to visit Detroit, and I went to the Motown studios, and I watched the whole little thing, man. Anybody in music, man, go look at some of your roots, man. You don't have to be rap necessarily. For sure. Go explore your roots, man. Go see what some of this stuff derives.
Black music goes so much further than just rap.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? I want black people to even understand that we invented rock and roll.
Absolutely, and country.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, dive into that, man. Go see some of that. You're gonna have a different appreciation for it. Yeah. You know, so yeah.
What made you have that appreciation of the history like that to want to, you know, tap into that and get a greater understanding of it?
Well, man, ever since I was a youngin', man, you know, Lil Jit, man, I always used to listen to, you know, the old folks' stories and stuff. I was always intrigued by that. Man. I always wanted to learn, you know. I'm always trying to learn. Yeah,
I was a sponge to my OGs too.
I was always learning.
And they're playing cards.
That's what I mean.
That,
even if they take, get out of here.
Right. Hey,
I'll get out.
Be around the corner.
I'm still, that's me. I'm still listening. You heard me?
For sure. Now, man, you surprised a lot of people on your social media with your vocals when you joined the Can We Talk challenge.
I shouldn't have did that, man. Oh man, somebody challenged me so hard to do that, man. I shouldn't have did that, man. Yeah, man.
Well, did you get bad feedback from it?
No, they was shocked.
I was just about to say, man, when I was looking at it, people was tripping. You know?
They were. Yeah, man. I really did it for fun, man. You know, but hey, man.
Would you ever consider even? I mean, because nowadays is not abnormal for an artist to rap and sing and to, you know, blend it all together.
What's up, man.
So is that something that you would incorporate in some of your music moving forward, or was that just strictly for fun? You know.
I will say this. We're gonna put this on record today. I don't think it's ever been done. I want a #1 hip hop album and a #1 R&B album. I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I got
it. What's up, man.
I don't know if that has been done.
I don't think so.
Somebody who had both.
Yeah.
I got to do that.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what's
up.
If
I can do that, I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
Gucci.
So I got something around here that I call the manifestation hour, and I want to give you an opportunity to, you know, manifest some other things and speak on some other great things that you plan on doing.
Man, absolutely, man. They got this artist right now. She's a female artist, 2 female artists. One by the name of Regine, another one by the name of Gianna.
Okay.
Jersey Gia. And so I hope they can go on to get Grammys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want them to go on to go be great, man.
We're not hoping, man. We manifest.
Oh yeah, that's right. They going in that thing.
Absolutely.
You know, the creative made entertainment, man. We're gonna be the next conglomerate.
Right.
You know, so yeah, that's the goal.
Word. That's what's up. What else you working on? What else you got coming up?
Man, I got a little project that's a little bit different from my normal party music, and man, it's one of them feel good type of songs, and I got it's featuring Jab Huber Me. It's called Never Ever, and I'm not gonna drop it just yet, but I will certainly, and you know, it's coming.
Word.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Definitely.
What else you working on? What else you got coming? Can we expect the album or EP from you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, man. The album coming. You know, I'm just right now. I'm catching the fame of the song. I got to catch up, level up with this guy. You know, that guy got some legs, man. He moving, man.
Yeah,
so
nah, for sure.
So that mean the video coming. You know, I hurry up, get everybody, you know, corralled, and man, we about to go ahead and try to do this thing, man. You know. One of the influencers said, man, we pound town until we take over the world with this song.
Come on now. Real spill.
Yeah, man. You know, I want drillers where they talking crap and now they waking up singing it.
Yeah.
Why am I singing this damn song?
Marv, what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons that you learned to this day?
Man, don't stop till it pop. Feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep on going.
Yeah.
Do not stop.
And what does that look like though for the up and coming artists, for the aspiring artists, you know, that wants to get in the game, where, you know, COVID may have hit and they may have gotten discouraged from that. Ooh. You know what I mean? And haven't picked it back up yet. What would you tell somebody as being someone whose career has had these hurdles from, you know, Katrina, and then coming into having your first viral moment during the pandemic? What would you tell somebody, you know, that's trying to get over these hurdles?
Man, don't let family members who don't believe in you, don't let friends who don't believe in you, don't let strangers. And actually, the funny part is, strangers will be the one who make you pop.
Yeah.
Strangers gonna be the one who make you successful. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know, family and friends gonna come. I always believed in you. Come on. Let that ride, though.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta throw it in their face. Let it ride. Keep going, though.
Yeah.
Keep on going. Straight up.
Right. What are some values that you instill in your daughter? You know, that you hope that she, you know, uses moving forward, and, you know, that you make sure to, you know, instill in her?
Well, you know, I instill in her that, you know, hey, just pursue what your heart tells you to pursue. You know what I mean? Whatever that look like, you know, go after it.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Yeah.
You know, keep going. I'll tell anybody, man, you a train. So whoever on the train, Whoever ain't, they ain't. They ain't meant to be there. Right. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, no, that's what's up, man. You got any shout outs that you want to give?
Man, absolutely. Shout out to the whole CME team, everybody who supported and believed it. Shout out to, you know, my mama, you heard me, my daddy. Shout out to, you heard me, Regine. Shout out to Jersey Jill, you heard me. Shout out to Jab, Huber Me, you know. Shout out to all my old Creative Records. That was the old label name.
Word.
Shout out to the whole team with, you know, Larry Love, Young Low, man. Them dudes is real, man. You heard me. A Big Steel, you heard me. That's family, man. All them people family. We still talk to this day.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no ill will. It is what it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
That's about it.
And before we get out of here, bro, can you give us some game on, you know, a few things that you do to keep yourself motivated and to keep yourself in a positive mind?
Yeah, man. So you just think about the end goal and act like you heard me. Put in your mind, I don't care if I got to walk through sand, quicksand with some heavy boots. I don't care what's in front of me, I'm gonna get to that end result regardless.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta think like you're a big running back and everybody on your back. You heard me? You dragging the whole team till you get across that touchdown line.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Nah, that's real.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Partyboi Marv, man, appreciate you pulling up and jumping off the porch with us, bro.
All day, all day. It's
And,
all
and,
love.
and I told you, bro, off the porch, you know, the name, you know, was inspired by your city. You know what I mean? The Hot Boys on their Guerrilla Warfare album, you know, the skits were called Off the Porch. So, you know what I mean? I hope we was able to make you feel at home.
Man, yeah, man. So one more last thing, man.
Yes,
Since
sir.
we're talking about names,
Yep.
so last thing, my label, Creative Made Entertainment, was actually inspired by, since y'all know I sing now, my singing group in high school, Creativity.
Word.
And I just kept it going.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Gennaro, shout out to Demine, shout out to, man, I forgot them boys. Yeah, shout out to my dogs, yeah.
So that's what it do.
She a rider, I'ma take her to Pound Town, take her to Pound Town,